Okay, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. Let me do all the things I need to do. That can go away. There we go. All right, let's start the game here. Let's hope we don't have a black screen like yesterday. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing okay. Not looking forward to this working week whatsoever. What is going on? Why is it so exit? Okay. Sorry. So, I'm waiting for this to load up. Alright, I don't know. Should I go back on my. Maybe I should go back on this guy. I don't know. I don't know who to do the stuff with. Yeah, maybe. I haven't played the Mirage in a while, so. Oh, I'm really see through again. I was trying to fix that earlier. Lighting in here is really shit, I guess. It's really bright. And I have no sound. Hold on, guys. I'll just do this. It's okay. Alright. I think it's because my green screen is like way back today. It's not like right behind me, so that's okay. So, ooh, getting some laurels. Laurels is nice. I haven't used them. I don't know how many laurels I have. I probably have a ton. I haven't used them in a long time. We have 300 even now. It's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. This light is too bright for me, guys. I can't. It's like singeing my eyeballs out. Where's the... Hold on, I'll move the green screen closer. And then that way, hopefully. I'm still super see-through. I don't know why. Focus, camera. Focus! I'm just gonna do it like this. That's okay. You can kind of see my green screen, but that's fine. Alright, so next episode is coming out, right? So let's go to Jahai Bluffs. I'm not even gonna activate the episode, and we're gonna go in, and as always, I'm not gonna really do the story. We've already talked about the story pretty much and stuff like that, and like, you know, I streamed all that stuff way back, you know, and I talked about that stuff. That's pretty much when I first started streaming, is when that stuff started coming out. So yeah, Jahai Bluffs honestly was a great map. A little underutilized, but not too much. I think there was a lot of good stuff on this map that really, you know, I wish they would have done more with the Claw of Jormag, or Krakatorg, I mean, and stuff like that. But you had that little collection here with the memorial that you had to do, which was like really cute, you know. Um, and you have the um, down here you have the event with the gin and stuff, which is gonna get you like extra um which gets you where you can get those minis that are like really expensive or whatever. Sorry, my brain is like not working at the same time. Okay. Complete the inner keep run. Okay. Which is that like event or whatever. Renowned hearts, return, reconquer. So jumping puzzle, I can do that easily. Branded Jin and Jahai. Bench of the Death Branded Shatterer. Woodland. Race still going for 2 minutes. Escort to legendary. I don't have that waypoint unlocked, do I? Oh, I do have that. Let's go there. Let's do that. That way we can. Oh, see. That way I can take part in that. Oh, they're already there. They're already there for the gin. Hold on. Yes, yes, yes. I know I'm gonna get struck by lightning. I don't care. I can make this.
I'll infuse myself into the shield and destroy that stone. If you can't,
Okay. There we go. This will work. Turn it down a little bit for me. Yeah, this is the good part of season 4, I think. Not that I don't mind Joko, but like I said yesterday, he seemed very like, oh, let's just kind of have a villain that had nothing to do with anything and kind of like put him in there, right? And it's just like, okay, why am we fighting Joko? Like, what's the reason he's just coming back from the dead because the gods left? Blah 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 blah. You know, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. Oh, I don't have any gathering tools on this character. Open your eyes. I don't know. Is that a song? I just made it a song. You're welcome, guys. Yeah, it's always really easy. I haven't done last week's, for example, because... Ooh, nice. Here's Vemian. Because it's, I don't know, I just wasn't really interested in doing last week's, which actually is a really cool story, so I'll probably go through it at some point. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out really like who to main, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, I just don't know. So, okay, what are we doing? Oh, we have to attack the radiating brandstone back there. I haven't done this event in so long. During season 4, I ran this event a lot because of the, you could get the minis or whatever, that are like really expensive. Or like, are they expensive? I don't really remember. You're on your own. Wee. It's like I'm really, I don't know, I'm just really curious. I think for me, the reason why I'm like, I know I see you, Raygun. You know, the reason why like I'm so hesitant to like figure out a main is just because I just need to know what the elite specs are gonna be. I am not excited for the second set, like, at all. I have to say, like, at all. I'm not excited for it whatsoever. Like, not one bit. Like, I'm not excited for the warrior. I mean, I'm like curious to see it, right? But it's not like, oh my god, yes, that's what I want, you know, because it's really not like that. And I really like, I just want to see it. I just want to know. Same with the like Revenant. I was really hoping for a long range Revenant, and we're not getting that, and I'm just very like about it, you know. So I don't know. It's just very like, what's the other one? Oh, Elementalist. I just don't like hammer unless they can make like a cool hammer, like a long range hammer or something. Maybe then I'll like it, but for now I'm not super huge on hammer. But yeah, we'll have to see. I'm not sure. I'll have to definitely see. All right, can I mount up? Is that possible? Yes. Okay.
Outlander, can you break those brandstones? If you can't, I'll contain the blast.
No, we can destroy them. We have more than enough time to destroy these guys. Might switch to my like my new Elementalist that has like a really crappy build, but it's so much fun to play because I love the water skills and I love the like sound effects of it and stuff. Specifically the water magic like staff abilities. I don't know, I'm a fan of them. even though it's not like ideal or anything. So, but you know what? It's about having fun. You always were a clever one. I got a gin tonic. Is it the gin tonic or what is it that you get again? I forgot. I think it's something like that, right?
Thank you.
All right, let's swap over here because I you know what? I've been having a lot of fun with that character. He used to be my main, and he actually was way in the beginning. He was a girl. Actually, I played through it like I think the first year that I had him, he was a girl, and then I did like a little sex change on him. And yeah, so and then he hasn't been my main in a long time. Look at all this crap that I've been collecting. I've just been walking around, but I'm looking for orbs to make amalgamated for my legendary. I'm getting closer to getting my legendary, which is gonna be the dagger. I still want to do the Raven, but the Raven I know requires like well it's the thing with it is that it's damage oriented. The build is damage oriented. It just doesn't do that much damage. So that's what kind of sucks cuz the water magic just doesn't do that much damage, honestly. As you can see, my numbers aren't that great, but I do passive heal and I am long range, which is really nice. And then I do have like weakness on enemies and I give a little bit of might. I have some revival stuff here. I do have my, where is it? Did it not get summoned? I do have minions as well that I use, so which is quite interesting. I haven't used that in a long time. So, you know, I will say, guys, that I'm in a crappy, like, mood because of personal things today. I will warn everyone beforehand. Because my work wants to be really stupid, and I'm kind of annoyed, so... And I don't know. I let it get, like, the best of me, and I hate that about myself. But I get, like, you know, does anyone ever have that? Or you have, like, things that you feel like you shouldn't get upset about, but you do anyways? Man, I hate that about myself. It's probably one of my worst qualities that I have, is that. Wow, he's just doing so much damage to me. Okay, I was gonna summon another. Here, it's summon. I don't know where the other one went. Is he gone? Did he die? If I mount up, they get destroyed? That's really stupid. I hope that's not the case. See, it's like it takes me so long. Oh, he's invulnerable? Why is he invulnerable? What the hell just happened? So if I mount up, it destroys my... It does. Oh, that's really lame. That's okay. Oh, I got a harvest. So I'm just going to walk around the map here and we can talk about stuff. I mean, I really like that the dragon story is kind of coming to an end. I just think, like most people, you know, it's been dragged on for... But before I move on to this, guys, I just want to say that, like, I don't want to sit here and vent about my work, so I'm going to move on from that. I just kind of wanted to let everyone know about what's going on. But, anyways, we're having a good time. I'm having a good time. I love this. I'm such a fan of water magic. Like, in any game, really. I do have a couple of daggers equipped as well, which is, I've noticed isn't that much stronger, honestly. I mean, I get a ton more, like, vulnerability on these enemies. A little bit more accessible on some of the skills. I can use the Frost Aura or whatever it's called. Yeah, Frost Aura. And then this is my stun break, right? I can use that for stun break, and then that gives me the Transcendent Tempest kind of thing. So, someone is doing a bounty. I don't have any of the waypoints unlocked, though. Wait, what? Oh, way down there. Okay. Well, we're just gonna walk around here. It didn't help with this event. Was anyone doing this event? There's a chest. Can I open this chest, even if I didn't do anything? No, it's just shown on the map. Okay, that's fine. I didn't do anything because I was like showing off. But I really do enjoy using staff rather than I don't know, other stuff personally. I don't know. I just really, and I don't know how they could possibly make this a thing. They could, I mean, like I really want water magic to be an offensive type. Like I was watching a trailer and we were talking about like BDO yesterday, and I'm not a fan of BDO. It becomes very grindy and it's very boring in that sense. Story seems very like cookie cutter in a sense, where you're like, oh, go to this quest up, go to that quest up, blah 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 blah. Angry Pet Rock, yeah, I remember that. That's funny. Well, they introduced the Pet Rock because that was like the meme or whatever. There was like a meme about the Pet Rock being a thing. Um, so that's probably why they made it a bounty. They probably ran out of like ideas on what to do with bounties. Um, but yeah, I don't know how they could possibly make water. Oh, talking about BDO. So in BDO, I don't play it. I'm not a huge fan of it or whatever. Like, I'm not even a fan, period, really. But they do have. I saw apparently there's a class that's like a water mage, and she like goes in there and she does like it's like close range and like yeah, she has these water slashes and stuff. It's just really cool and it looks so cool. And I'm like, man, I wish we had that, right? And you can actually in Guild Wars 1, you can make a damage dealing water build. You really can, and it's really like it's not meta or anything. It's not really like it can be decent, but it's just kind of cool to have that option to do that, and I kind of tried to do that with this character. I looked at both. The problem with Weaver is because a lot of the skills and trades and stuff ask you to like go through all the different different elements and stuff, and of course the that kind of stuff is like it's really bad for just staying in water or whatever. Then I tried to do just a base elementalist with having the secondary or having the third line be arcane, right? And you can kind of do that if you start using arcane skills, right? But then that kind of defeats the purpose because then your main damage dealing thing is the arcane skills, right? And you don't really use your water skills, and it kind of defeats the purpose of being a water mage because then you're just using arcane skills and you're kind of like an arcane mage, right? So that doesn't really work out. So I kind of went with Tempest because you get like extra damage and stuff, and what did I pick? You get extra damage after doing after using an overload. Using shout skills gives you, oh god, I'm dead. And you get a frost aura. Can I? I can't. Oh, and he has full health. That's not good. And the down skills, honestly, the down skills for the elementalists suck. They're so bad. Look at that. That's no damage whatsoever. Especially now that I'm slow, it doesn't do shit. Here, die at least. There you go. Cool. I'm dead. Nice. Getting it done pretty quickly, huh? Broken turret? Can I? Oh, I can. Let's repair this. There's a cache here. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun to play it. I just wish they would give us some kind of option of really having and like same kind of, well, the thing is with wind and earth, you can kind of still do that because wind has a lot of blinds, which is actually really nice. Blinds are really nice, and vulnerability has a ton of vulnerability on there as well. So, and a lot of the skills deal with doing, a lot of the traits deal with like doing, like getting super speed, which is really nice, getting swiftness and getting your recharge on a critical hit, like you know, that gives you, I mean, it just gives you like a lot of damage, right? The water gives you a lot of damage too, but the actual skills don't. Now when you look at the other skills, like the air magic skills do a ton of damage, right? Because they don't do anything else. And with the earth skills, you can do a really good condition damage because you get a ton of bleed. And if you like really work on like a bleed build, I mean, like bleeding isn't the best condition, but it should still be able to like do plenty of like it does regular damage, and then you do like damage, like condition damage or whatever. I'm gonna just try to run through here. And what I'm gonna try to do is get to this city. I could fly, but that's no fun. Well, you're almost done with it. I mean, it's just today, and you already got most of the stuff done, Raygun. I haven't even started. I haven't even done last week's. I've been really behind on stuff. But that's okay. I don't know. I haven't been really feeling Guild Wars. I think it's not because I don't want to play Guild Wars, but it's the anticipation of End of Dragons, right? Because we keep on talking about End of Dragons. Of course, why wouldn't we? I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You know, it's good that a lot of people are talking about it and stuff. But the problem with that is that, you know, you have that anticipation, you really just want to play that, you know, and then you keep on going back to the content that you have already played, and it's like, that's not what I want to play. Like, I get like that, you know, it's like where I'm like, I don't want to play that. What's this memorial for? Was this part of the, I think that was part of the achievement or whatever, you know, and I kind of get like, I get like that, and it's really kind of dumb, honestly, that I get like that, but you know, I'm just like, I don't want to play that. I want to play the new stuff, you know, because like I've already played this stuff, and it's really childish and kind of stupid, but that's kind of how I get, and which, yeah, it was probably really stupid, but what do I do here? Oh, I can smash this. Oh, nice. Okay, I gotta use my sky skill. I'm gonna dye my sky skill. I'm not huge on the dye colors that I have. I mean, I like this because look at the wings, how they shimmer in the different colors. It's actually really pretty. I don't know what color that is. This, oh, Golden Lion. Golden Lion is a cool color. What do you guys want? Let's do Glenn's Sanctuary here. It just looks white on the wings, so I'm not going to do that there. Let's do that here. Core Eyes? Core Eyes, yeah, I'll do Core Eyes here, and then do maybe Lapis for the, wow. Look at that, that's weird. Hold on. Let's do, wow, I can't even do a regular blue. It'll still turn out pink. It's okay, doesn't look bad. Alright, we gotta do the hearts, right? Is that part of it? Probably. We're just hanging out. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else gets that way. We gotta do bounties. I gotta do 4 bounties. Okay, that's fine. That's okay, I'll do that at some point. I'm sure other people are gonna be having to do it. Do all 3 renowned hearts. Ooh, look at that. A bunch of enemies. There's another possibility to this build, and I don't know why I don't have this. Oh, I think because I wanted to like try out the shout version. The shouts are nice, but the main thing you kind of want to go for is Frostbow. Frostbow is really nice, and that kind of still goes into the theme because you summon a bow. I mean, you end up being like an archer pretty much, but it does pretty good CC and pretty good damage too. Oh, he's like so much damage. Holy shit. Or so much health. And you gotta really try to crit too. Would be nice to get some fury. Yeah, I have a little bit of fury on this. Oh my god, what even happened? I don't even know what happened there. Wow, that guy got revived and immediately died. Alright, get another Get another elemental out. Really nice having these elementals though too. Boop, 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 boop. So I would really recommend having crossbow if you're looking for damage. It does a ton more damage. Oh, is that the next step that we're getting? The bag? I'm not too curious. I'm not too like about the bag. I mean, I want the bag. Don't get me wrong. I really want the bag, but I really want the bag for End of Dragons, so I can just like that's my goal. I want to find a main for End of Dragons. I have 3 bag slot expansions that I'm gonna use, and oh god, gross. That didn't help. On these new glasses that I got, I cannot use anything but the towel they gave me. If I use anything but the towel, it just literally makes it dirty. Doesn't matter if I'm using the cleanest towel, like a paper towel, anything. I have to use the one they gave me. I don't know if there's some kind of magic in it or something. If I use anything, it just smears like dirty stuff around on the glasses. I think it has to do with like the, because I have the like anti-scratch and the like blue light stuff on it, and it kind of. There we go. Yep, there we go. That's much better. 3 elementals, go! Yeah, it does okay damage anyways. Yeah, I do want to get the frostbow though, because that's actually really nice using the frostbow. It's like, this corner is really dark, do you see that? Okay, what can I do? There's like farming plots. Once I like really know, oh, can I plant stuff here or do I have to get seeds? Wasn't it? Okay, I have to get seeds first. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I had to emote that there wasn't anything there. Farming supplies. Okay, what am I?
Form up and prepare for battle. All branded must be destroyed. Leave none standing.
Okay. Alright. I think I have enough to finish this. Let's plant some stuff.
It was nothing.
Oh, yes. You too. Well done with the running. We all heard your warning in time.
I am the fastest runner here.
Sesame seeds has the same as packet of seeds. It's really confusing. It's the same icon. Almost done. I have this on automatic summon. I'm probably going to change this real quick because it's really annoying that I keep on summoning them. Even when I like mount up and stuff. Alright, so I finished that hard. Do they have anything interesting? I don't. It's been a long time since I've been on this map. I can't wait for next week's. Oh, that's the you're doing the thing. Let's buy some of these. Unstable awakened wind up. Too soon or too fast and too fun. What? What is this? Unstable awakened wind up. Yeah, as you can see, I'm working on getting stuff. I just need money to get the bounty wyvern up. Someone is doing the bounty wyvern. Where is that? Is that where you are, Raygon? I might travel over there because I have finished this hard. So go, let me go, please. Or is it? Or is it this? Defeat the branded champions. Is that it? I don't know. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. It's wherever she is. Let's go this way. Whee! But yeah, I'm kind of in this weird state with Guild Wars where I'm like not trying to take a break because there's stuff that I still want to do and need to do for End of Dragons, really. But I also like I said, I can't decide on a main right now, so I'm like, I don't know which character to concentrate on, and I also don't like, I don't know, it's just, like I said, I really want to play the new stuff. I'm really excited for next week for the elite specs. Like, even though I'm probably not going to play any of them, it's just interesting to see them. You know, it's just something new. Let's see if I can get there in time to do the wyvern. Wyvern. There it is. The legendary Vivian. Oh, I can. Oh, no, 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 no. I've fallen. Oh, there's an updraft. Fantastic. Oh my god. Lag. Lag. This isn't working. Whoa. Okay, one leaves and the other one comes down. Oh, no, no, no. Please stop. Alright. Okay, well, I ran all the way over there. I can't help. Alright, revived this one guy, so I did something. Give me that frost bow. I got 2 stacks. Get some. See some damage here. Look at that beautiful damage. It's not even doing that much damage. It's okay. Ow, I got knocked down. Alright, let's summon some more elementals. No, no! Oh my god. Keep on getting knocked around. Luckily there's updrafts everywhere. Hello, I'm back. Okay, one of them died. That's good. See, and I can summon another frostbow. Let's do that. You can also take the Glyph of Storms is actually really nice. Because you do like an ice storm just like your Frostbow 4 does. Oh no, there's a hole there. No. God, this is so treacherous. Alright, nice. You got one of the bounties done. Yay. Alright. Cool. That's really nice. What is that symbol over your head? Protection from branded? Is that what it is? Oh, nice. And you get elegy mosaics. I have a ton of those. Oh, I can get my harvesting done here. Let's do it. My gathering. Let's do it. Alright, flax. Flax is always good. I don't come here often enough because you can get a ton of flax on this map, I think. Oh, see, there's one over there. Get your daily flax, friends. See, there's flax here, flax down there, flax across there. Ton of flax. Really nice. Alright, let's go over here. Let's get this. Whee! Oh, he missed with his attack. That's funny. See him spinning. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Die! Yeah! Love using frostbow. Frostbow's good. Alright, there's a mistouch cache. Man, they should have done some collection stuff too. Like collecting these on some of the maps where it's like you don't have to collect all of them, but maybe some of them would be cool. Like an achievement where that's the thing. There's not that many for this release, are there? It doesn't look like there's a lot. It's 14. That's actually one of the higher ones. Interesting. Alright, so is there any more flax? No, there's jungle stuff. There's wood mistouch. What's above? Lovely. Enemies is what's above. Got it. Alright. Frostbow is super fun to use. Okay, I'll be here. Oh, guys, I had Wendy's earlier, and I'm like, you know, I mean, Wendy's is like the only fast food that doesn't make me want to throw up, so that's the only fast food I eat. I'm a big person, what do they call that? Like a supporter or something of Wendy's. I don't know, it just, everything else messes with my stomach really bad. Like McDonald's does, Burger King not so much. Burger King is actually pretty okay. depending on the stuff that I get. Taco Bell, like, ugh, all that stuff messes with my stomach. But Wendy's is the only one where I'm like, okay. Like, I'm not great, but I'm okay. And also, I gotta give them props. Like, first of all, they're really nice. They opened a new one right by my house recently, so I think that's why they're like, they have to be super nice because they have like probably corporate up their asshole to make sure that um, they're doing, you know, good or whatever. Let's see, is there anything else I can mine? Something? Isn't there like a? Yeah, I can get through here. I want to get through here. See what's going on in here. Yeah, question mark, question mark, question mark. We still don't know what this is. This would be a nice mystery, lore mystery bits episode, talking about this area.
What if all the enemies you ever faced were actually you? Would you still feel like a hero?
Look at my large headed sky. Weird. But yeah, you know, I gotta give them props. Like, first of all, they're always friendly. They're always really nice. And the thing also is, milling stones. I don't know if I have any. I gotta get to this quote-unquote jumping puzzle, as they call it. It's not really a jumping puzzle. It's not really a jumping puzzle because you can fly right up to the top of it. I think this is it, right? I think this is it. Don't we have to like go like right here? Yeah, I figured. This is the jumping puzzle. Oh my god, how crazy. The jumping puzzle. I gotta check on milling stones real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I have any. But yeah, the Wendy's, man, by my house, they're so nice, and I gotta say their food is always really hot and really fresh. Like, I don't know. I'm not super picky when I get food, but I can tell when certain foods are like not exactly as advertised or whatever. You know, where I'm like, ooh, I can tell that this isn't super fresh, or you know, when you get like fries or whatever, and they're just like semi-fresh, where like you know they've been in the like in the warmer for like a little bit or whatever. But like today, for example, I went there and they were like, oh, can you pull up to like the waiting spot for a second because we're making fresh fries right now. And I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, of course I'm gonna wait for fresh fries. Are you kidding me? Fuck yeah, fresh fries are the best. So, and I kind of like their fries. Their fries are pretty good. It's like I still love McDonald's fries, but do I have milling stones? I do.
If you wait by the river long enough, you will see the body of your enemy float past.
Let me deposit this real quick. Look at all this stuff. Oh, you get the runes. I forgot about that. And you can open the thing. Bloop. 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 As many as I can give. Friend, you should not say that because you're going to get so many now. I have a shit ton of milling stones. Where did they go? Yeah. Send the mail. Four, 5. Okay, there you go. Okay. Finish that. Okay. continuing, I do want to do some more. Can I harvest? Is that up here? Ooh, it is, and it's Orichalcum. Wait, why are they attacking me? Oh, that's a weird mechanic. They were fine a second ago, and then they were like, wait a minute, we don't like you. Ooh, yes, another cache. Alright, there's some mithril. Let's do some mining. Oh, there's something way up on the cliffs. So, yeah, I really like, I don't know, I wish they could have done this scene a little bit better with how you're, like, how this battle is going on with the Flame Legion invading ore and stuff. Like, wasn't there, like, I think during the story you have to, like, play pretty much through this event. Or it's not really an event, which is kind of strange. They could have definitely made this an event. What was that? Bug flying around? Ooh, truffle. Orion truffle. Alright, I want to get out of combat so I can get up above. To get to that mining spot. Ooh, it's Orichalcum. That's really nice. Yeah, amalgamated gemstones are just not fun to look for. They're expensive too, so. But yeah, I'm getting close to getting that legendary. It's still gonna take me a while to get done, but it'll be nice. It'll be the Claw of Connor. I don't know how people feel about that one. I like that one. I know a lot of people were like, "Ooh, the footballs look like puke," and it didn't have like really. But I don't like when something is over flashy. When something's like way too flashy, I'm like, "Oh God, I hate it." It's just like, eh. I think it has just enough flashiness for me. Okay, this is gonna. Okay, the rift is forming slowly. I'm gonna do this event. Get event out of the way, you know. Alright, freeze it, chill it, I mean, and vulnerability. And boom, we're doing good. Da, da, da. Alright, ooh, look at that building. It's Ascalonian. And the trees look Ascalonian as well. Yeah, Claw of the Connor, which, like I said, I think it's one of the nicer ones because it is not overly super flashy, super like, I don't know, I just like the ones that are a little bit more subtle in the way that they just are. I don't know, there's some that are just like, bam, you know, you look at the lovers or whatever and that's just like way over the top with their shit. I'm like, ugh, can't handle it. I like the ones that are a little bit more subtle. Cool. I got a Flame Legion dude that I gotta fight. Awesome. Yeah, this is not that great of a build, honestly. I just don't do enough damage, you know. It's really the only damage I have is Ice Spike, and I can use that every few seconds. Yeah, I don't know why you are like that, Ray Gun. I don't know why you do, like, do one at a time. You're gonna get burned out before you know it. You're gonna get burned out by having to grind so much stuff, and you're gonna put so much of your, like, own money into it. Like, I just do them casual. Like, I just look what I need, and if I have it currently available to, like, craft something. Like, for example, with the orbs. Like, I don't go around looking for the orbs, but when I see, like, oh, there's an Orichalcum node, I know I'm gonna get maybe one orb out of it, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know. So I go mine that. I make sure that, like, any Orichalcum ore that I see, I mine, or, like, you know, any material that I need where I'm like, oh, I need that, you know, make sure that I keep that or whatever. But it's like, I remember I kind of did the same thing that you did with Frostfang during season 3. This was before I even started considering streaming, like years ago now. But that was my first legendary that I ever worked on. The other legendaries that I got before I bought them on the TP, which was the... Wait, I only bought one. I bought the Flameseeker Prophecies on the trading post. And then the one I actually worked on, the first one I ever worked on, was Frostfang. And Frostfang was like... it wasn't like hard or anything, but I remember I put like a ton of my own like kind of like money into it. Like I would buy materials and stuff, and I don't know, it's just like I don't want to do that. With Ippos, it was the way I do now because I have the binding of Ippos, and that was the way I did it now, where I'm like just casually, whenever I have something, I go craft it. I'm one step closer. You know, if I'm like, oh, I have to get map completion, for example, right? I go do like, you know, like I need map completion for like Heart of Thorns or whatever it was, right? And I see that like I look at like Auric Basin and I only need like 2 like points of interest and like a vista to finish up the map. I'm like, oh, I can do that real quick and get that done, you know, and then I have another item and that's only going to cost me like 10 minutes of my time to do, you know. So I just do that. I just do more like that, where I don't like just invest so much money and time into it. I just do it casually, pretty much. Where I'm like, oh, I have this available. Let me go do that. I want to find wood to harvest, so that's kind of how I do it with my legendaries. And you know, I have all the collections, like a ton of the collections activated and stuff for the precursors, and I have like a lot of them that are like level 2 and stuff. But you know, it's just, I'm not gonna waste my time and money on these because you know, I don't even use my legendaries that often. Like I use them a lot, but for the money and the time that I put into it, I'm like, I don't know if I really use that enough. So, right, whoa, lag. Okay.
Worst bit about this dragon business, never knowing what to eat.
So, oh yeah, that's where they're talking about the gay wedding over there.
You'll have to
Really
ask
weird.
Sarah for the technical answer.
Branded shard, and then you throw it, and that gives you progression. And if you can throw it in the middle, you can get double, I think. This is a really lazy hard, guys. Look at this. Getting hard progress by throwing branded shards, whatever that does. Oh my god, this is so boring. But I'm almost done with that. I like, you know, in Legendary Journeys, like I gotta say with Frostfang, there was a lot of cool stuff that you had to do and stuff. I really want to do the Tiger short bow. I always forget what it's called, but I kind of want to do that one because I heard it's really fun to do, and that it's like the closest thing to like a Legendary Journey where you really like do a little journey or whatever. So, you know, I'm gonna do that at some point, but Mini Ghost Snaff. Look at Snaff. Look at him. Let's get some of these. It's like I bought a whole nother armor, so I'm actually out of like armor again. I bought another armor set. Actually, this is the armor set I bought, which is all Berserker. But then for survivability, I put runes of the ice, which gives me vitality and then also helps with chill, but then I get extra damage fighting chilled foes. So, Elite Chanter Thanet. Thanet? I don't know. I was going off of Jeanette, but that might not be the case here. Oh, he looks cool. I like him. I like his model. Like Branded Awakened are like really cool. Shoot him with the bow. Here. freeze him. Freeze him. Nice. Do we? Oh, we have someone way across that we have to get? That's annoying. I hate this mission too. This mission is really stupid. The story mission where you have to like fight Zafira. It's, I don't know, it seems very weird. Like Zafira was one of those characters where it's like, I don't know, she like didn't make sense in the story, I feel like. Cause it's like, why is she here? She could have been a cool character during the like actual Balthazar story. I think she would have been a great character to have, you know, being a Zaishin and all. But I feel like now after the fact, I'm just kind of like, okay, you're giving us this new character. Do you have it? Do you have that legendary Chuka and what is it? Chuka and Champawat? I don't know how to say that. Oh, there's a general, General Argan. He's a champion. Oh, that's not fun. All right. Summon a legendary minion. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to revive you, but that didn't work, did it? Let's see how much I revive with this. Do I revive fully? I don't revive fully. That's okay. I'll help out with a little bit of healing here. Get some extra damage. Whoa, okay, I got interrupted there. It's not nice. I like some of the legendary journeys. I think they're pretty fun. But I kind of like, there's so many that I don't use. So many weapons that I like kind of refuse to use. I'm like, eh. So maybe one day I'll have like, I'll be playing so much and won't spend any money on anything. Like once the like guild hall is done and I have like the legendary weapons that I kind of, you know, the ones that I want or whatever, and then I like accumulate so much gold by just playing the game that I can just buy the Gen 1 legendaries. Just, I don't have to worry about them. I just buy them from the TP. Quip was hilarious, really? I don't know much about that. I started working on Hope a little bit, so I'm like kind of through some of the stuff for Hope. Is there trees down here? There's a lot of trees, greenery trees here, but I really like this map. I just feel like, again, some parts were underused. I just like that it actually connects to the other map, to the previous map, even though the previous map is garbage. Gus the Terrible. Alright, let's go up here. Let's get that tree. Yeah, I only have a few legendaries. I don't have that many. I do like the legendary back piece, the PvP one that I have. Oh, there's so many points of interest here. I kind of want to go on that. Yeah, I kind of want to go up and about and go to the far side here to get some of the waypoints and stuff. And then I think there's trees on that side as well that I can probably get. Wee. Oh, this is the episode with like where the whole thing with Blish happens, isn't that right? Oh, what's going on with my hand? My hand has been feeling really weird today. I don't know. Coming through, pardon me. Let me get that waypoint before I do anything else. There's trees to harvest right there. Perfect. I will. Vemian is up again. Alright, let's go back to those trees. There's one right there. Whee! Jumped right by it. I wish they had like, I don't know. I kind of like, I want to get legendary armor, but I don't want to have to raid for it because I've never raided and I'm a pussy, okay? I don't know. I can't even get like enough people together to do fractals. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do raids. It's like I would have to like train, and it's such a time investment. And I'm like, I don't know if I have that time. You know, it's like the next, like for example, this week, guys, I'm gonna be working like a ton. I'm gonna be just at work all day, every day. It's gonna be my life all week long. And then I have to make videos in between. And I have to stream on my days off. And I'm like, I don't know how much time I have to do all that. Alright, mithril, always need it. Listen, mithril, never pass by a mithril node. You will need it 100%. You'll need it. Nothing like landing to gather cash and realizing there's a camp fight feed after dismounting. Oh, a champ. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. Ooh, what did you say? Hold on, before I leave, I want to read that. I did my 1 set of armor. Oh, well, that's true too. Well, the Alliance update is coming, guys, and I'm gonna be doing World vs. World a ton once that comes out. So I'm gonna be World vs. Worlding a lot. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I don't know how hard is that set to get? Like how much World vs. World stuff do I have to do? Like I've done, because I know they like you have to do like the triumphant armor and then the ardent triumphant armor, I think. You have to do those sets, and I've been doing those. I've been like trying to top of the hours escort. Oh, okay. So we still have some time. So the escort starts for that. I'm gonna get that mistouched over here. What is that, mithril? I'm trying to save, like, I'm also thinking about like what's gonna happen for End of Dragons, because we're gonna have to like level masteries and stuff like that. So I'm kind of trying to save some of the like XP boosts and stuff that I have, because I have like a ton of those, and I don't know if I'm sure they count, right? Because that's like experience. So I'm gonna be putting on like a ton of the celebration bonus boosters and the, like that kind of stuff. Wow, it's a champion, the tooth. Ooh, the tooth. Alright, bye tooth. Have fun. How more wood I can harvest? Oh, there's a mistonium. That flew right over. It's just time. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I kind of, with the Alliance update, I don't know what that entails. I didn't read, like, I wasn't there like a post recently about that? But I didn't really read it, but I kind of am interested to see if they're doing anything with Edge of the Mists, because I have a feeling once the Alliance update comes out, the maps are going to be super full, and you're going to get, I mean, you're going to probably have like a wait time. Ugh, I didn't mean to do that. You're going to have a wait time on all of these, and I just wonder if the Edge of the Mists, if they're going to do anything with it, because those are dead. But I remember when it first came out, I played so much of that because that map is actually really fun. It's a really fun map to play. Has like cool areas in there, has cool like events and mechanics and stuff. I really like that map. I just wish it was more relevant for World vs. World. Really? Oh, that Jacaranda just attacked me. Fuck that. What? I'm not even attacking. Why are you just attacking randomly? Oh my god. Yeah, let's piss everyone off. Cool. This is just great. Not sure what this guy is doing. He's just running away from me. I'm just gonna kill everything at this point. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Bogus. Oh my god. What is even happening? Where are all these enemies coming from? Let me go. No. I was like, I'm gonna kill him, and then everyone is like, look at this. Look at this army of like animals like after me. So dumb. Yeah, go away. Alright. No more trees? What the hell's this shit? I want trees. I need more trees. You know what's really cool? It's like, I feel like they kind of thought ahead with this stuff. They made this like trail that you can like follow with your sky skill. Like, I mean, look at this. You can get so much volatile magic by staying up in the sky. Like, they really thought ahead. They were like, oh, we're making a sky scale that gets like recharges it's in like endurance bar or whatever by just being up in or by collecting a volatile magic. I'm really trying to get there, but I can't get that high. Well, goddamn. I don't what is that, a wish what mithril? Oh god, do need it. All right, go in, going in. I do have quickness, so that's nice. I can harvest really quickly. Alright, run away. Jump. So, this reduces my condition duration. Still trying to figure out this build. It's not that great, but... Ooh, look at that. Look at all these volatile magics here. That's one good way to get experience, though. I will tell you that. Like, collecting volatile magic really is a good way to do that. Great. I can't. Trying to get up. Come on. Ugh, come on. Really? Okay, there it is. There we go. Now I can go here. Let's fly this way. Look at this. You can get a ton. And look at how fast you're like leveling by collecting this stuff too. Just flying around. I hate how they like disappear behind. Oh, I collect that. Disappear behind the bubbles. It looks really pretty, the brand from up here. I mean, I know it's super dangerous, and in lore it like instantly kills you, but pretty nonetheless. You can even use your skill to go faster. You gotta aim it right though, so otherwise you go through them. Oh, look at this. That's super fun. You get to fly all around. It's like a reminds me of like Spyro. You know, like Spyro has those like little flight courses where you have to like go through the rings or whatever. And if you like miss one, you like fuck up, and it's like, oh my god, I have to redo all the whole thing, and it's timed, and you gotta like do it really quickly, or gotta do it against another person or whatever, depending on which Spire you're playing, of course. But that's what that makes me think of. No, no, no. Oh, let's get that. Of course, you don't have as well, like, you don't have the freedom that you have with the sky scale. Freedom you get with the sky scale is amazing. And you can collect these. Whee. Alright. You know what I'm really still wanting is like a traditional like dragon skin. Like just an Eastern dragon, like not Eastern, a Western dragon. Because when you look at like the sky scale, it doesn't really, I mean, that's pretty close to it, but this is like has hair and stuff. It's not scaly. I mean, I guess the regular skin is supposed to be that, but I don't know. That looks kind of doofy, doesn't it? Yeah, I think this is closer to what I'm imagining. Super scaly, and it looks like a traditional dragon. Ooh, he's a fat boy. Look at him. He jiggles. Ooh, I like this one. The mane looks kind of... Maureen's prismatic. They should have done... You know what they really should have done? They should have done an actual Aureen skin. Like an adolescent Aureen? Come on, that could make them millions of dollars. That alone. It's gonna make them millions of dollars. Like, you know how many people would love to ride an adolescent Aureen? I was kind of expecting that actually to happen. I was kind of expecting that to be one of the skins they would release after season 4. Like specifically after for like, you know, after the last episode where, well, I was always imagining it maybe a Griffin skin could be an Aureen skin, but then they released the sky scale, and then we kind of realized that, like, you know, the whole thing with Aureen kind of, you know, we realized what was happening there. And what other hearts do I have to do? So I've explored most of the map, which was my goal here. Which other hearts do I need though? Where's the... God, look at all the look at the little boop 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 dots everywhere. Where's the other heart? There's one, there's one. Oh, up here. Okay, let's go there. But then, yeah, once season 4 was over, I was like, oh, they're definitely gonna release like an adolescent Aureen now that Aureen is like grown up and stuff. But that didn't happen. I was like, well, that's weird. So can I talk to these? I forgot. Recruit?
Mix up these groups a bit more, Commander. They have to learn to trust each other.
Okay, I have to do what? Oh, I have to like take one of each. So it's a Morden Crescent, the Awakened. I love how they're like two separate. Sun Spears and the Order of Shadows. That's right. That was the whole like conflict for the story here.
Looks like your group's set. Get them into position.
Okay, let's get them over here. Alright, squad in position. Let's get a Sun Spear. Let's get an Order of Shadows. Get a Veteran Awakened. So I can only have 3, is that correct?
Brace for assault.
Oh no. Let's go over here and bring them there. Squad's in position. Alright, well, I guess we can defend this. Oh, they're invulnerable. Oh, fantastic. Let's summon some elementals. Freeze, bitch. Yeah. Oh no. I got it. I'm rooted when I do that. I can't move. Go, elemental, go. No. Coming for me. Don't come for me. Oh. Yeah. Well, as long as we don't get targeted, you know, squishy elementalists. I do have some vitality, but still squishy as fuck. So water arrow heals, gives you stacks. You know, this whole weapon set reminds me of what's her name from League of Legends? The ice archer lady that you get like way in the beginning. You play with her in the like training thing. I liked her. I played her a lot. And she has that like one ice arrow that she can send through like the whole map. And you can like really fuck someone up with that if you know how to like aim it properly. That's what that reminds me of. Ash? Is that her name? Or something with Ash? Or some kind of... I don't remember. It's been so long since I've played League of Legends, guys. Yeah. Bam. Nice. Well, mostly this guy did all the work, but that's okay. Fight branded, deter troublemakers. Repair ramshackle turrets. Can I do that? Can I just do that? Does that give me hard progress? Oh, it does. Ooh, let's help out here. Oh my god, what is happening here?
For stuck-up sun spheres? They fight pretty well.
You awaken, give as good as you get.
Let's get some help to the old arch.
I was just at the old arch.
Morton Crescent still know how to fight.
Well, the Morton Crescent are elite warriors, dude. Of course they know. Wee. Yeah, so it's almost like this build is almost like it's not super damagey and stuff. It's more like a support buildy, I guess. It's like a support damage build. Like, I'm built on just damage, but I do give out like regeneration and condition cleanse here, and some straight up healing there. And with this, of course, straight up healing. Like the final heal still does 3,000 heal, which is pretty great. Protection, frost aura,
Every pawn
which is, you know,
every awaken,
I mean, that's like, you know, damage reduction pretty much. So okay, well, we got that done. Let's look at some of the other stuff. Still gotta chop down trees. That's okay. I'll do that. Bounties. Anyone doing any bounties? I haven't heard it. I haven't seen anything. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. Events. We'll do that. The keep run. That's annoying because that's like over there. So then I was talking about, really funny actually. I was talking about Lost Ark the other day, and apparently it was supposed to come out this year, as far as I remembered. And then I looked on the Steam page yesterday because I was on Steam and I was just looking around and I was like, oh, let's look at Lost Ark, and it's not coming out until like next year, like spring next year. It's not even early next year. It's like March or February of next year, so it's like a couple months into next year, and I'm like, oh god, that's gonna be so long. The inner keep is about to open up. Nice. I don't know what that means. Is that a what is that? It's a race event, right? Is that prepare to run into the inner? Okay, hold on. I don't know how this works. Oh, it's a sign me up. It's a race event. Let's get on our MOA here. I call it MOA, it's not really MOA. Run for treasure, run for your lives. Is this the wrong way? I think this is the wrong way. Da 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 da. Oops. I haven't done this in very long, so I don't know the actual path anymore. I'm just gonna kind of follow where these guys are going, because they obviously probably know better than I do. Oh, they're coming this way. They're turning around. They went the wrong way. So I'm gonna follow them there.
They're here. Get the children. Lock your doors. You get on home too, boy.
Da, da, da. I mean, it's a race and all, but I just rather like to get through it without dying or whatever. There we go. Yay! Well, that was really easy. I found this treasure. Oh, I get 3 mystic coins. Yeah, so this is right here, the experimental. I mean, I have all this stuff for like working on the legendaries. Alright, that was fun. I have 35 of those. What do you get when you get first? Is there anything special you get? Look at all. Wow, that was like 20,000. Alright, did that. Look at that, getting stuff done. Slowly but surely. I'm sorry? Your fee? Okay, come here. Give you your fee. What do you have to pay? Do you have to pay him? What did I pay anything? That's annoying. Alright, goodbye. So we did that. Really? Who is shooting me? Run away. Return, revenge. Bounty hunter, woodland, local response. I mean, this is really easy stuff, guys. So nothing crazy there. We'll do the death branded thing once that happens. Someone's doing an event there. Is there an event here, maybe? Going on right now? There he is. Look at that. I had guessed correctly. Da, 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 da. Yeah, look at that. Time to die, friends, because that's exactly what's going to happen right now. Haha! I'm cornered. Wow, this is just not easy. They do so much damage, and you're so squishy as an elementalist. Look at that. Couldn't even do any damage. I'm just evading the whole time. That's why I like Mesmer so much. Just kill someone for me, please. Just kill someone. Why do you want to revive me? I appreciate it, but just kill someone and I'll get back up. There you go. Good job. Alright. Healing rain. Cool. Did another event. Awesome. I'm gonna try to do double dagger. I want to see how well we do now with that. Who's saying that? Who's saying that?
All branded must be destroyed. Leave none standing.
Alright, I'm sure there's an event going on there. I could probably get on my roller beetle and get there. Let me down.
It was nothing.
Oh, yes. You too. Well done with the running. We all heard your warning in time.
I am the fastest runner here.
Come on, come on. Why do we keep on having this battle music? It's super annoying. Is this going on or does this just end? Looks like it just ended, huh? Alright, where's this active disturbance? It doesn't appear on the map, does it? You have to like look for it. Oh, I see it. It's way down there.
Is that Joker?
Oh wait, that event is starting.
Hello, my ever so crispy little traitors. It's me. I'm back. Yes, Choco, the definitely deathless, never dies.
Master! I never doubted.
You absolute boulder. This isn't Joko. You come back at last.
Whee! And the good thing about that bow is it does have a pretty good CC ability. If you get a stack of 2 frost arrows, you can CC like a shit ton. Oh god, I have quickness. I'm shooting so fast.
Great one! I never doubted you'd return.
If you must lick someone's
Behold
boots,
the
how about
answer to
mine?
all your questions.
Here, CC, boom.
Behold my myriad miniatures. Devastatingly flashing. At 1/12 scale.
At 1/12 scale. Whee!
I'm here to restore order.
Wow. Another Palawa Joko.
2 Jokos now? Double the brightness. More
Ah!
light. Lost, wandering, questioning, grass-fed.
Oh, I didn't CC him. I could have easily CC'd him, but that's okay. Oh, cool. Invulnerable. Just as I was using the ability.
Join me, maggots. Joko's back. Poke me with your filthy fingers if
I don't know. I really think staff is better just because it has like extra healing on it. So, you know, what I lack in attack, I make up with in like just putting out some extra condition cleanse and healing and stuff. And I don't really have that
Working on it.
on the
I'm here to restore order. I mean, how you live now, it's disgusting. You should be ashamed.
yeah, let's use that. Nice. Took me forever to get that too, because you have to CC him, and I don't know. I remember when this first came out, a lot of new people were playing the game, and people really didn't. Oh, this,
How dare she? Die!
Numbskulls, what they need is hope. Hope and certainty. They won't get that from you. Sheep need wolves. They need a Joko. Too late for that now, though. Idiots.
Thank you, Commander. You've opened their eyes. It's hard to give up hope for how things were. It was hard for me. But the past is just that. Past and gone. Put your hope in the past and be chained by illusions. But put your hope in the future, and your sight becomes clear. We have a common cause. A future free from crowd-rhetoric, where all can thrive. We'll find you new hope and homes. Come,
you know, I kind of wish
walk with me.
as we like talk about
meet you in Sun's refuge.
What is he gonna say? I don't know. He's maybe gonna say something. Oh, he disappears. I just think that, like, you know, we did have an epilogue and stuff for season 4. And pretty much ending the whole, like, journey through the desert and stuff. But I wish, like, I kind of wonder what happened with all 4 of the factions, you know? The Awakened, like, how you know, the Awakened and the Sun Spears, like, how is everything kind of... I would like to see some of that, you know? Because in Iceberg Saga, we really didn't get any of that. Iceberg Saga was, like, completely gone from the desert. And we don't even, like, at all deal with anything desert related. And I feel like we don't get enough news about that stuff either. So it's just kind of like, okay, like, what's going on there? There's an escort going on here. Or something going on in an event. On escort. But, you know, it'd just be nice to know, like, what are the Awakened doing? Like, are they trying to do something new, fresh, whatever now? Defective Derv. Subdue the malfunctioning Derv. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, we can definitely do some fractals. I'm definitely down for that. Ooh. I've been wanting to do some more fractals, and I know, and I kind of feel bad, because Minion has been asking to do them for her legendaries and stuff, so I do want to do them. So I definitely want to do some fractals. We haven't done fractals in a while. We could also look at, I saw that this week's guild missions aren't that bad, so we could probably definitely do those as well.
So how do those anti-brand synergies work?
You'll have to ask an Asura for the technical answer. So fix it.
You know, dervs also, like, you don't see dervs after Dragonfall. They become, like, not a thing anymore. Not that I see them anyways. I mean, are they still utilized? I know we kind of, like, stepped away from, like, the pact and stuff, but I mean, it's just kind of like, those are like things, and you kind of want them to build on those, you know. I really like that was like the new thing was the dervs, right? And they introduced them in, I think it was in this story, right, where they introduced the dervs, and then they had them in Dragonfall. There was like a derv unit that you would like escort or whatever, and that was cool because that's like a cool like callback. And I think they even had them. Did they have them in Thunderhead Peaks? I don't know if they did. But to kind of like, what's going on here?
You researchers got any intel that might help the Pact hold on to this? In and out. Grab anything that might be useful. And don't forget archival documents and historical relics.
Okay, we'll help this bitch out. But yeah, it's like things like that's where I really like think that Iceberg Saga also like kind of completely missed the mark, was like continuing these stories that we already have, right? And with Path of Fire, yes, we kind of started like a new story in a sense, because we went to the desert and stuff, we went to a new area and stuff, but that's kind of expected from an expansion. But then when you have like seasons one after another, like you kind of want them to build into each other, like season 1 and 2 did. Season 1 and 2 really build into each other because we deal with like Scarlet and stuff, and then, you know, you learn about the Zephyrite. It's the first time we had the Festival of the Four Winds that we were taking part in and stuff. And then that kind of all turns into a thing in season 2. And it kind of continues it really well. And then you have Heart of Thorns, which continues that even better. But to me, like, especially now that we're going to Cantha, Iceberg Saga really stands out like a sore thumb, like a thumb, a sore thumb, in the way that it is. So we had a ton of mummies too. Holy shit. Why would you knock them apart where AoEs would do so much more damage just right in the middle? Maybe someone leveled up too. That could have happened as well. Hiya! Dude, quickness is super nice. Quickness is really nice. I wish there was a way to get more quickness on this build. Beside having like support from other people. Because these are not based on charges anymore. They're based on time. So the faster you can cast those spells, the more you can cast of them. And they're really strong. And I wish, you know, right here, the spike, I wish this was a little faster, right? Because I use it and look how long, boom. It takes like 3 seconds for that spike to come down. It's kind of annoying. I wish that was a little bit faster.
Spirits, we're surrounded.
They don't even have to lower like the recharge or something. You could like leave the recharge the way it is. I just wish it was casting faster. I don't know. This is like, it goes right into that discussion of having like redoing some of the older skills and stuff. I think some of them just need to be updated and maybe changed a little bit and stuff. Like I said yesterday, it's really cool that some of the Priory, you know, they use like scepters. And they use water magic, but they use like water staff magic, but also combined with like a focus, so they get like the best of both worlds, I feel like specifically water skills. But you could even think about that with like, imagine having the staff like fireball on a scepter, but then you also get like the focus skills or something. I don't know. I just feel like, and especially for a weaver, I feel like that would be really interesting to play something like that. So, and I definitely think like, because you look at like the scepter skill, for example, the water skill, where it has
Anything the scholars might want you to take that too. Old uniform.
where it has the like water trident, and the water trident like literally turns your weapon into a trident, and it's like, that would fit so much better on a staff, right? And they could like, I don't know, they could replace it. They could replace Ice Spike, for example. I would be okay with that. Or even like the force skill. The force skill doesn't do anything. I would like to have, the way I would change the force skill, because of course I don't want to like criticize it. I want to give ideas how to make it better. Like the force skill right here, for example, have some pulsing damage on it. Like just a little bit to kind of give it some extra, like, you know, like I can place it underneath this guy and like do like 300 damage like every second or something. Every time it pulses, you know, it only does like, it only has a duration of 5 seconds. Every second doing like a little bit of damage wouldn't be that bad, you know? Like that would be kind of cool. Like you get frozen being on the ground, on the frozen ground, I mean, or get damaged being on the frozen ground. The reason I also like this bow better than the regular auto attack, it attacks faster. Which would be also another thing that I would do maybe on the staff. Maybe have the auto attack be a little faster. Like a little faster. I mean, I know they have already sped it up, but I just feel like staff is kind of falling behind on some of this stuff. It's a good support weapon, but just lacks in damage. It has just a bunch of like ground targeted that take a long time with like meteor and stuff like that. Let's go give him another supply.
Weapons. Not much rust on them either.
Nice weapons with not a lot of rust. Ow, really? Ooh, abandoned supplies. No, I didn't make it.
We're
Oh.
attracting attention. Time to go.
Oh god. We're attracting attention, and as soon as she says that, there's like 10 enemies in front of us. Let's do some healing here. Like I said, so Ice Spike, I don't know. One of the skills I would definitely change the like Water Trident to be on the staff, I think. I mean, they could honestly, like if they wanted to, they could even replace Water Blast with Water Trident and just have that be the auto attack. I wouldn't see anything really wrong with that. It would be kind of cool to like cast Water Trident and just cast it really fast and have it be, because it's pretty much doing the same thing that it does in the auto attack, right? It just does a little bit of damage and a little bit of healing, and it splashes in like an AoE, like where you determine. So I don't know. I feel like that could definitely be a nice auto attack for that. Change the Ice Spike to be cast faster, or drop faster, I mean. Like speed up the animation a little bit where it forms a little bit quicker and drops a little bit faster. And then put some damage on this. And that would already make, I think that would already make staff, specifically water, feel so much better. You know, and maybe increase the damage on this a little bit or something. Because it doesn't heal for that significant amounts. So having a little bit more damage on there, like 400, I'm doing 400 healing on no healing, so it's not that significant, I don't think. I think Healing Rain is good the way it is. It's just pure healing, but it's a very large AoE. Applies a ton of like regen, a ton of like condition cleansing and stuff. I think that's fine the way it is. I think this skill is fine too, I think. The way it is, because they made it larger and stuff, so. I would like the animation maybe changed on that. I feel like, because, you know, they had where the water spat, like where the AoE was like much smaller. And then all they did, they largened the ring around it, but they didn't change the actual animation. And I'm not saying like blowing up the animation, because that's going to make it feel really wonky and weird, the way it would look. But instead of just having one spout, why not have like multiple spouts come out? You could have like 3 spouts maybe come out in like a triangle formation or something, out of the ground or something, to kind of make it visually like easier to see. Look at that. We're just in time for the escort. Fantastic. The escort is happening right now as soon as we get back there. See, people are helping out. Let's talk about the other skills. Lava Font. Maybe have that be, I don't know, that's actually nice. That's actually okay. Flame Burst seems kind of right? And I don't know if that, again, this feels a little bit more of a scepter-y. I mean, Scepter 1 is pretty much a Flame Burst, right? It's like it's somewhat like a Flame Burst. I do so much more damage on fire. It's unbelievable. Look at that damage. Holy crap. Alright, we're doing the Durfix escort. Wow, that worked out perfectly. He came back just in time for the escort to start. I love that. That's awesome. Oh, I have crystals on my legs. Gotta do the dodge. Burning Retreat I do like, and it leaves like a nice field and stuff, and it does a ton of burning, so I actually like this. Maybe have it be a like an ammo skill. We maybe have it twice. That would be kind of cool. That's what I kind of would change there. Having the ammo skill just be twice would be kind of cool. Oh god, I can't see. Those dervs are too large. Meteor Shower. I think they've tweaked enough to the point where it does feel pretty good. I think like overall, oh god, I need to switch. So I don't know if I would change anything on that in particular, because they've changed it enough to the point where I'm like, okay, enough fidgeting around with that, let's leave it the way it is at this point. Just tweak the numbers a little bit or something, you know. So for air, how would I, so air, I think the chain lightning is fine. I wish maybe doing some vulnerability maybe on the auto attack there would be nice. So as it bounces, maybe a stack of vulnerability would be kind of nice to kind of give you some, because it does deal with some vulnerability on the air magic too. So maybe having some of that in there would be really nice. I don't think that would make it too overpowered, adding some vulnerability, but it would be nice for like a solo play for people that like play alone or whatever. It would be kind of nice to have that, get some vulnerability on that. So if I'm staying in just air, I can like just add a ton of vulnerability in. Which, yeah, granted, you can probably get that with like lightning storm. Yeah, of course, lightning storm gives you a ton of vulnerability. I figured as much. Ooh, there's a champion here. Not good. 2 skill. I don't know. I still would say like having vulnerability in there. Because I hate having to be locked into a specific like a specific whatchamacallit, like set of skills. Give me some freedoms. And vulnerability, like if you're in a group, vulnerability is so accessible nowadays in the game anyways that you're always going to be on like, oops, that was the wrong button. This is my F3. You're always going to be at 25 anyways. Like, you know, in a group setting, you're always going to be at 25 anyways. So adding that, like, look, he got in a matter of a second 15 on him, right? I think that wouldn't be too bad to have on there. The 3 skill, maybe add some damage to it. Gus, it's just a knockback. It doesn't do anything but a little knockback. So maybe having some damage, maybe reduce the cooldown of it because it's just a knockback. So, and it's just one target. Is it one target? Is it? No, it can't hit multiple targets. Okay, maybe then leave it the way it is, because you do get through using some of the air traits, you do get a reduced cooldown of that. So maybe just some damage on there. Again, to just kind of give you some extra. Oh my god, I'm so laggy. There's so many people here. The 5 skill, I think the 5 skill is pretty good. Because you can like, I don't know, you can like cast it, and then you can use your 3 skill to like knock people into it and interrupt them. So that by itself actually has like really nice synergy, and it doesn't have a long cooldown by itself, really. And 2 seconds stun, that's pretty good. It's unblockable, has a 4-second duration. I can hit 10 targets, which that's already pretty crazy in itself. Oh my god, the derfs. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Having some damage on a knockback would be nice, I think. And then this, you know, it just gives you swiftness, windborne speed. It just gives swiftness. I just feel like, I don't know, do something else with it beside just swiftness. Give me swiftness and super speed or quickness or something. Nah, super speed I think would be fine. Maybe super speed instead of swiftness or something. I don't know. It just seems very like, what the hell are you supposed to do with that kind of thing? Like, it's just for speed, and nowadays speed, like, specifically, I don't know. Like, specifically, like, swiftness is, again, so accessible. You have mounts. Like, swiftness is nice in certain, like, in PvP and stuff like that, but it's not, like, I don't think it justifies having a whole skill just give swiftness to 5 people, and it's not even like it's 11 seconds, right? So it's like, oh, okay, you can cast really quickly and stuff. That's nice, but still, it doesn't really, like, I don't know. So I would definitely do something else with this, and maybe really utilize some of the older stuff, some of the stuff that, like, or some of the newer stuff, I mean, like the quickness, or the, like, quickness would be kind of cool. Give you swiftness and quickness. Like, that would be kind of cool. And it could only be a few seconds of quickness. It doesn't have to be, but you know, it's windborne speed, so you're all of a sudden like really fast. So that would be kind of cool. And static field you can leave. This, I actually like a lot of this. The thing here is, I would switch these up, actually. This does a ton of damage, right? It does a ton of damage, and it does a ton of bleeding damage, and it only has a 6-second cooldown. So this is like the strongest move. With the shockwave, like, it doesn't really, it does immobilize, it does 1 bleed as 20 seconds, which is whatever. It barely does any damage. Like, either, I don't know, instead of having 1 projectile, maybe having multiple, like having 3 projectiles come out instead of 1, maybe. Like, that would maybe be my idea. So instead of like just doing 1, do it as like a fork out 3, or have it like bounce from enemy to enemy. Whoa, someone is bringing a lot of food here to the table. What food did I just, oh, I just, spiced, what do I want? What's the damage one? I think this is the damage one, right? No, this is the condition damage. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, there we go, that's what I want. Just flat damage. And it's, yay! What does that do? Doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. Anyways. Create unsteady ground that foes cannot pass. Again, I think this would be nice to have damage if they walk into it. Because what happens is you put this down, right? And an enemy walks into it and it comes out and it just knocks them back like a little bit. I would really like this to do like some damage or something, and even cripple them, right? Because that's what, like, the actual like earth elementals, when they attack you, when they do their little AoE, they have the same kind of attack, but that actually like cripples you and bleeds you and does damage and stuff. It doesn't have to be that strong, but I would love to see having some damage on this, like just some damage and maybe cripple on it. I know you get cripple on this. I think this skill is really strong, and it's not like, it's a good, the only downside to this one is that it takes a second, right? Because it's sitting there and then it like explodes, right? And that's the only bad part about this. So I would probably leave the way that is, but I would definitely do some damage or bleed or cripple or something like additional, because again, you have 30 seconds of this and you have only 4-second duration of a tiny little wall that someone can't pass over. It doesn't do anything else. Super lame. Magnetic aura, well, it did get the transmute, so that's actually nice, which gives you reflects projectiles, and then you can do damage with it and get yeah, so I don't know if I would change this. Stoning does weakness. I would maybe add, again, bleeding to it. Stone is very, like, bleed heavy, right? And bleeding isn't that overly powerful anyways. So maybe adding, like, a 3-second bleed on this is not going to, like, be super overpowered. But it'll just give it some extra more damage in there, because it doesn't feel bad. Maybe have it where like it hits an enemy and maybe like kind of how the is it the trident auto attack for the earth, where it like explodes after a second? No, I think that's the fire one actually. I don't know, maybe when it hits the enemy it like hits like 3 other targets around or something and does some bleeding to them. Maybe do it like a little AoE, kind of like how the fireball is, right? The fireball is nice because it hits 3 targets. It does a ton of damage. It doesn't do any bleeding, but it doesn't need to because it just already does a ton of damage, right? But to kind of give the identity of being a condition based on the earth, I kind of would love to see some more bleeding on this whole bar, because you get bleeding here and bleeding here. So I can get 6 bleed plus another, that's a 7th bleed, and that's gonna last me like barely any seconds, and then I can't, you know, there's no bleed here. I can do this as a bleed, right? I think these are fine the way they are, because there's so much in Tempest that you can do to really augment your overloads and stuff, and that's really nice to see. So I wouldn't really do anything with the overloads. I think the overloads are fine the way they are. Oh, there's a booster for Magic Find. Let's do that as well. Oh, there's a community booster here too. Why would you do 2? That's so silly. Starts at 15. Oh, okay, in 1 minute. So yeah, that would be kind of like my update to staff overall. I think it just is lagging behind. Like, some of the skills are nice. Like I said, I would maybe update some of these, like these 2, for example, and stuff. Oh, am I getting kicked? Oh, no, I was lagging really hard there for a second. But yeah, oh, why am I lagging so bad? Jesus. I mean, there's someone fluttering right in front of my screen for no reason. I just think it needs to be updated to fit in with the identity of what like the game is now. You know, like, we all know that power creep has been happening, and I know that like a ton of weapons have been like updated to do extra stuff and whatever. I just think that like, oh god, I now have this like every few seconds lag again that I get sometimes. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. But I don't know, I just want, like, I know, because like, I think when they have updated the staff for elementalists, they've always concentrated on fire, right? They've always been like, oh, lava fawn needs to have this update, and then this needs to happen, and this needs to happen. Yeah, I have the every few seconds lag again, and my ping is like way higher right now. I don't know what's going on, man. Like every few seconds, like we had in the town the other day. That's the thing, but whatever. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what I would do for the update there. And I'll probably make a video on this. Like, I kind of want to do videos on like what I would update on specifically weapon skills, because I was thinking about like having, I thought about the quality of life change video that I want to do, and there's certain subjects that I want to have in that video, but I don't think that really fits into it. I think this really has to do with just I think the weapon is not quality of life. This is just pretty much, I mean, it is kind of quality of life, but I think it's like really just keeping up with the game, especially with the new expansion coming out. I feel like there's going to be a lot of like tweaking on a lot of stuff. So I think ArenaNet has a good chance right now to like really work on that, you know, and like update these. Yeah, I'm lagging like every few seconds right now, and it's really irritating. Yeah, it's every 5 seconds that I'm just count it. So every 5 seconds I'm like it.
Came as quick as we could from Sun's refuge.
Your pack's forces look prepared, disciplined.
Oh my god, hurry up already, Jesus.
Impressive.
And boring. But we're here to fix that, aren't we?
Ugh, Corsairs. Keep your chaos controlled. Sounds like we're as ready as we'll ever be. Time to bring in our guest of honor.
Does anyone else get the lag spikes with like large groups like this? I mean, it's really annoying.
That's pure bloodstone. The Shatterer gets a whiff of this. It'll drop on us like a ton of rocks.
Warning. Detecting high bloodstone concentrations. Imminent risk of hostile attack.
That's the idea. You'll be the bait.
Disabling incompatible emotional subroutines. Anxiety, regret, existential terror.
Existential terror. Alright, come on.
I am having a very bad day.
Here it comes. Get your tails in action. Move!
Wee. And I don't know, I'm not a pro at this kind of like what's overpowered or what's not, but I think of like the classes that I play, you know, I think of the Reaper, for example. And when I think of the Reaper, I'm like, you put out a ton of damage and a ton of like boons and all kinds of stuff like that. I'm gonna try to CC him too when I can. Oh, we didn't get it. No, well. It's okay. And I just think that I don't know. I'm talking from a place, or to give another example is like I play Revenant, right? And Renegade is like so good in like, you know, giving out alacrity and giving out like vulnerability, and you have like those dazes on there. You have like so much fucking like a ton of days on that, right? And it just god, okay. I haven't done this in a long time. I don't know when we have to leave. Everyone left, but I don't remember. I don't remember where and why and when you have to do it. I heal people right around the foot there a little bit. Yeah, I think I like the Glove of Storms to do an Ice Storm rather than the Signet of Ice, because the Signet of Ice is like kind of weird. It doesn't revive for that much, and it just only does a little bit of healing. So can just auto attack while you watch Netflix on monitor too. I do that. It happens. I think a lot of us do that. That's okay, as long as the fight, I mean, you know, people freak out. There's like, oh my god, you got, I'm like, as long as we get the fight done, as long as we can defeat the enemy, like, what's the problem? Who cares? You don't have to do everything perfect. I don't know where this perfectionism comes from in the Guild Wars community. You know, it's the same with like raids and stuff. It's like, oh, if you don't get the raids perfectly done in the shortest amount of time possible, it's, you know, you're wasting your whatever. And it's just like, dude, who cares? All right, now we have to fight these Rift Stalkers. That's right. I remember that now. Okay, that guy's dead. There's no tornado. You can usually use those tornadoes to get up, but I don't. Oh, there's one there. Oh, what the hell's happening? He came and then he disappeared. He was like, screw that. Oh my god. I can't get up. Send me up. There we go. There we go. Nice. 1-1-1-1. No, we can use other skills too. And this does. Oh, this does just chilled. Okay. I thought that this did invulnerability as well, but it did not. It does not. That's okay. Let's do some healing. You know what would also be nice, maybe having on the geyser skill, having like some knockback for enemies. That would be interesting, right? To have them like get knocked away from the middle, which helps with like reviving stuff. Have like a short knockback. It's not. It doesn't have to be like a 400 knockback where they fly all the way across the field or something. But it would just be cool to. Oh, can I? Oh, I can. No, yeah, let's help. Look at that. That was a pro move. Oh well, that was a wasted pro move, but that's okay. Woo! Oh, let's summon some elementals here. I have found my people? What does that mean? Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus, the lag. Ugh. Can't even see the chest. I got an Azurid orb. That's nice. Cool. Alright. I got a bunch of these things too. They should have added that for the achievements too. Open that thing one time. I think I only need 5, right? Can I open that? I'm gonna try that out right now. Go and find out right now. So yeah, having like a knockback on that would be nice. Like I said, you know, you knock it. Oh, let's go help with this. Oh no, come on. Pocket raptors. Great. It's in the middle of the desert, pocket raptors. Yeah, the lag is gonna keep on happening. I remember there used to be a bug where that would happen to me all the time, and I don't remember what fixed that. There's something that fixed that, but I would constantly lag like that. I'm gonna try to restart the game in a minute. Maybe that'll help it. Okay, we're gonna do 2 ice storms. Woo! Look at that damage. Yeah. What's invulnerable? Is he invulnerable? Take this. I froze the thing right in front of me. Well, that's great. Another ice storm. Yeah, I'm gonna try to restart and maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. This lag is like really not happening for me. Whee! Heal some people. Heal some more people. Do a spike. Oh god, I couldn't even do a spike. That's okay, it's about to be done. Oh wait, there's more. Ah, there's more. Adrenal mushroom. Nice. Gonna recharge there. I was using my glyph of storms. I don't know why that didn't work. That's okay. As long as you can get some damage out, we can get credit for this event. I'm all good. This lag is super annoying. It's like a hiccup. You know, it's like this is the video game equivalent of a hiccup because it comes every few seconds. It doesn't come consistently, and my eyes twitching now because I'm getting so annoyed. I'm like, yeah. Live the storms, go! Yeah, whoa, 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 the damage here. Calm down, friend. So I only have one shout that I'm using, so I might actually look into the other, cause I have the thing right here. Gain stability and swiftness when starting an overload. Or as you grant, also grant regeneration and vigor. That's actually nice, because I do grant auras every so often. Well, I do it at the... Wait, do it... Oh my god, I got interrupted there, so that's not nice. Alright, we're doing 2 ice storms again. Take this! Woo! There's another... Trying to get there. To help out. Oh god. Oh god. Do I get... Yeah, you do get a frost aura at the end of that. So that's actually nice. Another frost aura. So, do I only grant it to myself, or do I grant it to other people? Because if I grant it to other people, that might be really worth looking into. Okay. And CC. Alright, that didn't do that much. That's okay. Yay! Nice. Aftershock? What's Aftershock? Oh, you mean is that a trait? I don't know what Aftershock is. I don't know the names of things. It sounds like a what is Aftershock? Is that I don't know what that is. So let's see. Invigorating Torrents. Or gain stability when starting an overload. No, I think I'm gonna do this. Because I only use one shout, and I mean I could change this to be the glyph. Too. But this is like an... How much does this heal? First heal, second heal, third heal. And this heals and gain a boon. There's a ton of healing there. Grant boons. You grant... it's extra ferocity though, striking a foe. Gain a boon upon casting a glove based on your domain. Gloves gain reduce recharge. But I would lose this, which is fury every 3 seconds. Oh. Powerful auras. I know, but I only get frost aura through this. I don't get it through anything else. So, well, soothing mist doesn't really help that much anyway. So actually, you're right. That probably is better. Oh, aftershock is a shout. Give a melee foes. It's a blast finisher. That's nice. It doesn't fit into this because I'm using water magic, so I don't want to use that shout. And flash freeze isn't that great of a shout. So I could kind of change it like that. Based on your attunement. All those grant protection. Yeah, when you grant an aura, you grant an aura to grant frost to nearby islands and you start blah blah blah. I mean, that's kind of nice, but I don't know, not super. Whee. Yeah, I should definitely do that because that would share that with people, and then that way I would give out vigor and regen, which again is like super supporty, but I only get 2 might from shouts, so I don't know, that's not really that exciting, right? So tuning endurance. I'm gonna restart my game real quick, guys. I hope that it's gonna fix it, because this shit is not. Having lag every 5 seconds is probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It's gonna give me fucking nightmares. It's like hiccups. You want to kill yourself when you have hiccups. Who likes that? Okay, hurry up. See, and it's like even closing the game, I'm just sitting here and it's like the screen won't even close. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of that stuff with like the water abilities, the water themed stuff, the ice themed stuff is really not that strong because it usually does like chill and it does like it does like vulnerability maybe, and then a little bit of damage here and there. Like that's what a lot of those skills do, and it's really annoying. So my thing, you know what would be really cool if the water line, like that's one suggestion that I would have to change maybe the water line is the Grandmaster. Have a Grandmaster, right? We look at the Grandmasters here, like this for example, cleanse conditions from allies you grant regeneration to. Like I don't know if I'm super huge on this, for example. Like I feel like, you know, if you're trying to heal, you're gonna be using like stuff that cleanses conditions anyways. Like right here you lose conditions and stuff, so that's not super like I would replace this, and you know what I would put in there instead? The Reapers have that Grandmaster that gives them bleeding, like from chill or whatever. Like if you have like chill, if you put chill on an enemy or something, maybe have something like that. Maybe not condition based where it does like bleeding, but like something where it's like anytime you chill a foe, you damage them or something, or something around that. Something that deals with like chill, right? Or where like chill does damage every few seconds or something. Like your chill is increased and it does like more or it does like damage or something. I don't know. I feel like chill, I don't know. Chill is pretty good for like PvP and stuff, so I'm not gonna say that's bad. But I just kind of feel like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like they could have something like that, because then I wouldn't have to change like frozen ground, for example, like I wanted to do, because like right there it would do like damage every second based on the freezing, and that would be really nice to have that. Oh look, it's Minion. Hey Minion. So I don't know. I feel like having a Grandmaster, like a, because some of the stuff when you look at the water line, they've changed it to deal with damage, but then the Grandmaster line doesn't deal with anything damage related, right? You have right here, which is vulnerability you inflict has increased duration, deal increased strike damage to vulnerable foes, damage bonus is doubled while attuned to water, which is great. Like that's really awesome, right? That's a ton of damage that you're getting from vulnerable foes, right? Then you have Flow Like Water, deal increased strike damage when your health is above the threshold. So again, deals with increased damage based on being above 75% health. But then these don't deal with damage. Like these deal with like regeneration and condition cleansing, auras, and just straight up like, you know, you're healing the soothing mist thing or whatever. Is it really? But like you already cleanse so many conditions. You cleanse so many conditions already, because you cleanse like 3 conditions here, and then you do like how many here? Number of allied, 1 or 2 minute recharge. I don't know how long this lasts. However long the cast on this is. You like cleanse so many conditions. They could, I feel like they could wrap this into like one of the other ones. Cleanse conditions from the allies you gain regeneration to. They could put that into like soothing power. Combine these two. Where it does like soothing mist is more effective, which is whatever, right? I mean that, you know, that's not that huge. Like, is that really Grandmaster material? Maybe not. Like, it doesn't, I mean, it heals. If you have a full healing elementalist, it doesn't do, oh, this is weird. Do you guys see that? That's not perfectly centered. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, ew. Who did this? Who made this? This is not perfectly centered. Is it on the other ones like that too? Can I change? Oh, it's on the other ones too. Oh, that's horrible. Can't unsee that. That is not centered. It needs to go like 1 pixel over down to down here. Oh god, that's horrible. I'll just see that. So I think, you know, having soothing power, they could even leave the name soothing power and then just have like soothing mist is 100% more effective and cleanse conditions from allies you grant region. I know, but I just hate that the elementalist like that. The elementalist wasn't like that, and I kind of in Guild Wars 1, like I think back to Guild Wars 1, and I'm like, you know, in Guild Wars 1 you could build to have, you know, you had like Master of Elements or whatever that elite was that you could have, where like they want you to use like different abilities and stuff, but most people would just kind of go with like one specific thing, and I miss that. I really miss that. Like where is the traditional mage where you can stay in one particular... What's happening? Is this happening? Oh, we are building up. Which is the archway? Is this the archway? Yes. So let's build that up. I just missed that. I just missed that identity. I hate that the elementalist has become, you have to swap your elements. You have to swap your elements. It's one of those things where I was like, oh, that's, you know, you don't get that identity, like that archetype of having a mage, like a full-on like mage that's just like in one. You don't get that. You don't have that, and I hate that because I'm like, ugh, I kind of want that back. And it goes same with like the thing that I see a lot though is like you can. What bugs me about the idea is that I just think that you could, like, I could build, for example, a fire mage, and I'd be pretty viable, because fire mage does a ton of damage, right? I mean, I'm in full berserker right now. If I do exactly what I have right now in that, and I change maybe, yeah, I change this to fire, for example. Let's do that. You can do that. Sunspot and fire auras. Gain increased power. Boom, already ton of damage there. Gain might when using. So I can camp and fire, right? I could camp and fire and be perfectly fine. And that's what I hate, because it's like you don't have to swap to anything else. Right? I do more than enough damage in this. I have good survivability. I build up a ton of might. And it's like, this is great, right? And I get that fire is about damage and stuff like that, but it's just, for this game, I feel like we should have the viability of being in the other things too. Like, I just hate that you don't have that. Same with, like, I could build a condition based and stay in Earth, for example, and I would probably be okay. You know, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, you would probably be okay staying in Earth if you have like full on condition. You really lean on the like bleeding damage and stuff. Where like water, you have to heal, right? You have to heal with water, otherwise it's just not useful. And I'm like, I don't know. I know, but I just, you have a ton of like dodges and stuff. Like, I don't know, I just feel like the survivability isn't, if you're good at dodging and stuff and you kind of build towards that stuff. I mean, I'm just as squishy in water. You see that. You see how bad I die, right? That's, I don't know, whatever. I'm just using random stuff. So it's like, yeah, maybe I die, but I also do like, I don't know, you don't necessarily die. Because in Tempest, you still get, oops, I did not mean to switch. Kind of, this is like the counter argument to what I'm trying to make here. I didn't mean to do that. You know, you get protection and stuff. You get vigor from Tempest. So I get to dodge a lot. See, I mean, my survivability, like, doesn't really matter because I kill everything really fast, too. I don't know, I just want options for the Elementalist. I hate that you're kind of like, in order to do damage, you have to be in fire. It's like, that's not what the Elementalist was in Guild Wars 1. Like, yes, I understand that ideally you want fire damage because that does the most damage. I totally get that. But I just want as an option, you know? See, like, they're trying to attack me and they're causing blindness, but I just do so much damage that it doesn't even matter. I have an evade backwards on top of that, which causes a lot of, I mean, Fire Elementalist is so overpowered. I just think that the other skills could use some updating. You know? It's just, I really think they could use some updating on that. Whee! Oh god, I landed right inside of that. Lightning. See, I know that I was jumping around a lot and stuff, but this was actually really fun. It's really fun using fire, but I just don't like fire. I don't like that. I'm gonna fight this elite and see how well I do. Just do it. You know, and also with your elementals now, you have kind of like meat shields too. So your survivability is really not that big of a deal anymore. I would like to use my meteor shower. Let's see how I do here. Oh. Feel like I have better survivability being in fire than being in water. Because you do have a dodge pretty much that you get as well, an evade on your staff. You just do so much damage. Look at that damage. It's insane. Really? Air? Let's try air. Let's see. I could use water for that. Let's do it this way. Let's try air. There's a bunch of... Okay. I'm probably not going to survive this, but let's try it out. First of all, I can stun. Boop. Oh. Oh, it didn't. Okay. It didn't actually say that I stunned it, so I was surprised for a second. And I didn't even use my elite on that last fight. Of course, like I said, I think the skills need to be updated. I just think, you know, there's probably better air magic skills on other weapons that you can use. That's just too strong. They're just too strong. Ooh, heal me. Knock him into that. Yeah, look at that. That's fun. I like doing that. Fire just does so much more damage. Look at this. I feel like fire just does so much more damage. I could do so much more with fire. Let's use the elite. I'm trying to survive. I don't know. I just think that ArenaNet focuses on fire so much, and they don't do enough love for the other elements on the Elementalist. I just think they've played around so much with the fire magic and made it really like good. I just think it's good. You know, I'm doing so much more damage just because of the extra burning that I'm getting, which does like damage, and then it's like, you know, even in staff, which is like not ideal, I don't think. I don't know what's meta right now. I have no idea. I haven't played an Elementalist in a long time, but you know, I get that little dodge here. Summon another elemental. Let's use a meteor shower on myself. Ooh, am I gonna get down here? Is it gonna happen, guys? I don't know. That glyph heals for a ton. I know these guys are like slow moving and stuff, so they're maybe not the best to try this out on, but I mean, these are a bunch of elites, so they're pretty strong themselves. Oh, then they're respawning already. Nice. Whee! I was gonna use the firestorm first before I was gonna do that, but you can dodge with the fire field through them. I don't know. I don't know. Every time I use fire, I'm just so much stronger. I just, like I said, I think that they don't have to change that much in order to make water or even the other elements feel good. Yeah, the Warhorn is probably really good if you're using a Tempest. I've never really used it, but I think because I think in the beginning it was like kind of weak, but I think they made it like better. They've updated it and stuff. All right, bye. Have a good night. I don't know. I just think that there's certain... Oh my god, that disturbance happened right on top of me. Well, that's fun. I got confused because of it. Run away. I don't know. I just think there's a possibility to really update some of that stuff. I just think with the Fire Attunement, they've really worked on this so much that it's really good. And that's not a bad thing. It's nice to have the staff be pretty good, but that's only on the fire. I feel like the others are lacking, really. They're just there to help out, right? It's like you want to stay in fire, but you use the other three to help yourself out. Give yourself a little bit of survivability and stuff, but you always want to go back to fire because that is your main damage dealing thing. you know, it's we talk about like, oh, you have to switch elements, right? That's the identity of the elementalist, and that's fine, but I have to go back to fire in order to defeat the enemy, because that is where I do the main damage. It's like, I get that air is probably good too, unlike Warhorn with probably like a dagger, or even a scepter is pretty good too. I like some of the scepter skills on there. They're pretty quick too. You can cast them pretty fast and stuff. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, it feels very like the elementalist is a fire mage kind of thing, but the other elements just kind of help you out. And I don't like that. I don't know. I really wish they would. And I think because they redid a bunch of the water traits to like add extra damage in there. They've, like, this is a few years ago, but they did add some stuff, and they combined some of the stuff together to really give it a little bit like more damage on water specifically, and even on air too. They've redone some of the air stuff, but it's just, I don't know, skill wise they haven't really done anything with it. So yeah, we're getting to the end here as well with the stream. I didn't really do that much today, just kind of hung out and talked, which is fine. You know what, we don't always have to do, oh, I only have to do one more event. So we have been doing stuff. I just need to find more wood to like chop down. Is there more wood anywhere that I can chop down? Maybe I don't care about the raid. Bye. You can all die. Take over, you attendee. I don't care. Is there any? Oh, there's wood down there. Yay! But yeah, I don't know. I just think there's really an opportunity to make the elementals, and we'll have to see what they do with End of Dragons. You know, I'm really curious specifically for the elementalist. Like, you see that there's a little orb that flies next to the elementalist, and I'm like, what does that mean? What is the mechanic there? Right? Because they're like swinging their hammer, and it looks like there's a little orb on the left side next from the fly. I don't know if that's just like part of the art, or if that's okay, that's fine. I'll be taking a short break after I'm done here, and then I'll be back to do fractals or whatever. Oh, there's more wood. Maybe I can get the wood done. Don't attack. Yeah. So. And I really, like, I don't like thinking about it, and I'm not saying anyone is like I'm not trying to call anyone, or I don't mean anyone specific, but we're and I see this a lot. I see people saying like, oh, well, elementalist is fine or whatever, and you have to swap elements and stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, but it's like you're replacing your current set of skills with other skills, and I just think like, you still have your cooldown on swapping through your like elements and stuff. So it's not going to be, it wouldn't be that much of a power creep to give other elements more damage. Like, it wouldn't be that huge of a power creep, really, because it's like you still would have to swap to that other element in order to get that benefit. You would have to like go into water in order to get the benefit of the damage from the water. And I'm not talking, because I think like specifically when people talk about like redoing things, or talk about like traits and stuff, and that's not really what I'm talking about. Like, the traits are fine, and the traits are good the way they are, where they like interact with just their element, and I like that. That's nice, because then you can really specify and say like, yeah, I really want to go for this element, or I really want to go for the other element, or whatever. It's really nice because it gives each trait line their identity and stuff. So, but I just think, I don't know, I just think that getting extra damage out of the other lines wouldn't be that bad, Let's see, should Should personal story and expansion stories unlock chapters account wide? So you mean specifically in like the story journal here, where I can, you know, I can start episode 5 right now, all or nothing, but I can't do that. I can't do that in Heart of Thorns. I have to play through it. I think so, because just having the free. I'm currently for the first time making my way up the story, but trying out a lot of different persons at the same time to choose main is a pain. Yeah, I've been having, like I said, I've been having a lot of issues with that, just specifically with, I love the footprints here. Just specifically with like what's gonna happen with End of Dragons, I just don't know. So I don't know, and like I said, this set that's coming next week that we're gonna be playing, I'm not super huge on personally. I'm not super excited for the Gun Warrior. And I'm not super excited for because the Gun Warrior to me, I don't know, I always think of like the themes of a class, right? So specifically the warrior, I think back and it's like, okay, we have the core warrior, which is just a plain warrior, right? Different weapons, a lot of different weapons, a lot of physical skills, a lot of just like in your face kind of blah 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 whatever, right? Then you get, they attack from so far away and they just kind of knock you down. Then you have the Berserker, which was like the more angry version of a warrior, right? And it's just like, oh yeah, even more in your face, ragey, like angry, like roar, you know, Berserker, right? That's kind of the theme of that, and it does it pretty well, I think. And then you have the Spellbreaker, which is more the like tricky, cunning kind of like, you know, it's the mesmer through the eyes of a warrior. You know, it's cunning and it's tricky and it jumps around and it like interrupts and it does like these kinds of things and it, you know, does the counter and stuff. So that's really cool. But then it's like you get this like gun warrior and I'm like, okay, where does that go? Is that the like mechanical like version of it, or what does it? I don't know. It's just I'm like, I don't know if I'm super like, I will have to see it or whatever. So I'm not super huge about it right now. Revenant, I'm just kind of, it really feels like another Reaper. It really feels like another like slow attacking, like from what I've seen. Again, we don't know anything, but you know, and I'm kind of leave my judgment until I really see them in action and really play them myself. But yeah, I'm just having like this problem of like, who do I want to do? Because I'm doing a Mirage right now, but condition damage can be pretty slow because it takes some time to build up, and it's just kind of, it becomes kind of boring after a while because I just want to get done. I just want to get through instead of having to wait on my conditions to do what you know. So I like being actively doing damage and stuff. So kind of Mirage has been my main and stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. And then other stuff that I've been trying is pretty squishy. Like a Thief is pretty squishy, and even with like having a lot of dodges on the Daredevil, I'm like kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it. So I'm kind of torn between what I'm maining right now, and I'm kind of in between. So yeah, it's just kind of like, I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to like really look into it once Ends of Dragon. Once I know all the elite specs, I'll have to like really be like, okay, who do I want to go with? Like I really like, so far the Virtuoso really speaks to me in the long range, pure damage type, super like flashy skills. Like I like that. It's kind of cool, you know. So that kind of speaks to me. But yeah, going back to the original like personal story and expansion story, I think so. I think that would be nicer. You know, I think like playing through it with one character should unlock all the chapters for all the other characters. You know, like the initial part, like having to play through step by step, of course, to avoid spoilers and to avoid like just jumping ahead to the end of the expansion or whatever, you know. I think having a one-time playthrough, but then having that unlocked for other characters, I think would be okay. I don't see why they shouldn't do that, because like you said, they do it on the Living World seasons. right? They do it on all the other. I can do every other episode here, but I can't do it in Path of Fire because I've only done this. So I do agree. I think they should do that. That seems like a quality of life change that they should do, which I'm gonna write down because I'm still making that video, guys. I don't know if you guys heard that. There's a lot of empty water bottles sitting on this. I have a trash can right here, and I haven't put a new bag in it. So I'm just putting my empty because I'm lazy. So my empty. Where was that? Oh, there we go. Is that it? Oh no. There we go. Ooh, I had some good stuff on here. Nice. So if you have any ideas for quality of life changes you guys would like to see, let me know, because I want to make a video about it. And if it's something good, you know, like, that would be really nice. Sorry. Change. There was something else that Raygun told me the other day and I didn't write it down. Or no, that wasn't, or someone else told me something. Was it Raygun? I don't remember. But yeah, we're getting to the end here. Yeah, Virtuoso is pretty awesome. I'm really excited for the Virtuoso so far. I can't believe that the first elite spec for me is like the one that I'm kind of stuck on so far. That, and you know what, I thought about this the other day and I was like, what is it that bugs me about the other elite specs, the other two, specifically Willbender and Harbinger? What is it that I dislike about them where I choose the Virtuoso? Because obviously there's going to be tweaks going to be done on the Willbender and the Harbinger to the point to kind of have it up to snuff with all the other stuff, right? I mean, like, that kind of is going to happen. But what, like, I thought about this and I was like, what really bugs me specifically about the Harbinger is the theme of the Harbinger, right? Because the Harbinger itself, the base like spec, when you look at it, is supposed to be this alchemist, right? And you get that with like the elixirs and stuff. Like, the elixirs are a little like right? But that's kind of the identity. The Harbinger is supposed to be like an alchemist, right? What else would it possibly be? Then you wield a gun. Okay, I can kind of see this for an alchemist. They're kind of boring gun skills, but you know what? They work. They're okay. But then you go into Shroud, and it has nothing to do with being an alchemist. And it's all about the blight at that point, right? And it's like, it loses its identity, and the theme of it kind of gets broken, because it's like, what does the Shroud, the Harbinger Shroud, really do for an alchemist necromancer? Like, the two don't mesh together, and that's what bugs me. And I didn't realize that until like recently, like a week ago. I was in the shower and I was like, this is really, like, that bugs me. Like, that's what really bugs me about the Harbinger, is that the two things don't mix together. Because when even when you use the skills in the Harbinger Shroud, you know, because they feel the need to include Asian style stuff, right? Because they talk about, oh yeah, it's so lore inspired and it's so inspired by the region. How is the Harbinger inspired by the region? Not really. The only way that it is by the movement in the Shroud skills, where it does like a martial artist kind of like movement, but it doesn't fit with the theme of the Harbinger. The Harbinger is an alchemist. You know, it'd be kind of cool if there was like something like, I don't know, at least something that's based on an alchemist in the Harbinger Shroud. But if you, let's say you replace the Reaper Shroud with the Harbinger Shroud, it wouldn't lose its identity, because it still feels like a Reaper, right? The Reaper is all about like doing big damage, and it's like this scary thing, and it still fits with the Harbinger Shroud. Like, the skills pretty much would work for that as well. It doesn't feel like an alchemist to me when I'm in Shroud, and it kind of, like I said, that kind of loses its identity Well, there's that fox. Want to follow me for a bit? He follows me around. So, that I think that's what really bugs me. Oh, I love him. You rescue him in one of the achievements. I love that he's in here now. So that is the one thing. And then with the Willbender, you know, again, the whole like, you know, the theme of it, the theme is fine because it's supposed to be like this assassin-y, but the lore, right? They pulled that out of their ass. Like Willbender have never been anything in the lore, you know, and it's like, I guess Shiro Tagachi was supposed to be a Willbender because he was the guardian, like this protector of the emperor, and he was a dual sword wielding, and he was like an assassin-y type or whatever, you know, but that doesn't even get reflected in the Revenant, right? I mean, we have those skills and stuff, but the Willbender part doesn't ever get like mentioned. And then they pull that out of their ass where they're like, oh, Willbenders are these ancient protectors of the emperors, and it's like, what? We haven't heard of these guys ever. What do you mean ancient? We've known the history. Like, you can actually look up the history of Cantha. And I recently skimmed over that. I'm like, do they talk about Willbenders at all anywhere when they talk about like emperors? And I even looked at like what they call Shiro Tagachi and stuff, and they just call him like a protector. He's a protector of the emperor, like a bodyguard. They call him like a bodyguard. And I'm like, like, I'm not, feels again kind of pulled out of their ass. And that's what bugs me about the two. Like the Virtuoso, you know, the Virtuoso fits because it's like, it's blade based, you know, and it's like, you know, you can talk about like a lot of like, I don't know, they don't try to pull it out of the lore where they're like, oh, virtuosos are these ancient like things that sing of blades from long time ago, and they're not like, you know, everything meshes together really well, I think, with the virtuoso and stuff. And I think that's why the virtuoso, people don't realize it. They think that it's just based on what the traits are and what the skills are and stuff, but the theme too, you know, because if this theme fits into the game and into the story, it feels more natural when you play it. And I think that's what they're missing on the Harbinger and the Willbenders. So eventually they'll find their own place, I think. But I just hate the whole idea of like, they want to make it fit with, oh, there's an arena? You can fight someone here? Oh, interesting. What? Oh my god. Now there's two attacking me. I'm gonna defeat you both. Freezer. Yeah. Give me that long. Give me that long shot. There you go. Alright, I'm done with that. But yeah, so I just think that's the reason I like the Virtuoso. The Virtuoso just feels much better. Like, you know, the name was something that bugged me. Has to do with like music. You know, like I said, they could have just called the F skills, like they could have even left them as Blade songs or something, and they could have just put the name as something else. But it's like based off of just blade magic, magical blades and stuff, and that's fine, and it works together. Like I said, the skills work together, the F skills work together, the like utility skills work together, the weapon, you know, fits in there and stuff. So I kind of like that. But a map completion should unlock a single weapon for that map account wide that would go against one of their store items. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that specifically, because I think I don't know, like you said, they have a store item that kind of unlocks those. I think what you're trying to like implement is like having the tomes that we get for this Living World seasons. It would be nice to maybe have a tome, and they could have it where it like is pretty expensive, for example. Like they could have it where you have the possibility of buying it once you complete the map. And it costs you like a shit ton of karma. Like where like the tome for that particular map or whatever costs you like, I don't know, like 200,000 karma, right? And then that way that gives you the ability of having that on all your characters, but you kind of have to work for that. And you have like, and you can have that tome, and then you know, that's kind of like a little bit of prestige to be able to start a new character and really go to that map. But you have to earn it, you know, and it would be kind of nice to have to be able to earn that or something. Or even have like a collection where you like have to collect like different items in the map or something while you do map completion, and then you get the last item that you get is from that completing that map. You get that item unlocked in your achievement, and then that achievement, once you finish that achievement, you get a tome that lets you go back to that map whenever you want to or something. I think just unlocking the waypoint just seems kind of like I don't like when they do that, because it just, that's not what the game is about, exploration and stuff. But I could see the convenience maybe of it, having the convenience of unlocking that, you know. So I don't know, that's kind of my opinion there. Bubbles. Woo. All right, well, I'm gonna head out. It's already pretty late-ish. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for enduring this crappy build that I have on this guy. But I do have a ton of fun with that. So I will make some videos on this. I think I will specifically about the staff on the Elementalist. I'll talk about on everything I just talked about. I think I'll kind of wrap up into thoughts and just putting out ideas. You know, it's not going to be like I want them to change it like that, but I'm just kind of throwing out ideas as to what they could change maybe or something. So that would be kind of cool. So but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be back until Sunday. I don't think I'm gonna get like an extra day off or anything like that. So oh, look at the boats they're playing with. Little boats down here. Maybe not. Is it just someone that put a boat down there? But yeah, so Sunday we're gonna do some more vanquishing. I'm gonna do some vanquishing for Guild Wars 1. Thank you, yes. And let me know, Maxime, if there's anything in particular you want to see video on, if you have any ideas. I'm always down for that, because I'm running out of ideas sometimes where I'm just like, what can I possibly do? Oh, the desert fox is coming after us. Oh, he's so cute. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in, and I'll be in game if anyone wants to hang out. I'll be in Discord or whatever, so but I'll see you guys later.